Hi, I'm Jason Klein, and we run a company here called Brandiose in San Diego. And what we do is we help make sports teams famous by celebrating their stories and developing brands and mascots and all kinds of crazy team names. And we have the most fun job in the world. So it all started when we were in kindergarten, actually. My best friend, Casey White, and I have been best friends since kindergarten. We grew up in La Mesa, and as kids, we were always like daydreaming and doodling, and we loved telling stories. And we started off by designing logos at Helix High School. We helped create the mascot there. We worked on some design work at Steel Canyon when we were still in high school, and we had real artistic, creative backgrounds, and we were always collaborating and just having fun. But we thought, like, wow, what if we took it to the next level? Like, what would that look like? And so we sent 150 letters back before email to all the minor league baseball teams in America, and one got back to us and said if they like it, we'll buy it, and the rest is history. We have come up with names for over 50 minor league baseball teams. We've worked with over 100. We've worked on thousands of projects. Here in San Diego, we are most famous for developing brands for the minor league affiliates. So the Amarillo Sod Poodles. We also developed the name and logos for the El Paso Chihuahuas. We've done some work for the Lake Elsinore Storm. And so we do a lot of design work for the minor league baseball teams here in San Diego. I remember the very first time that we saw the El Paso Chihuahuas logo on a cap here in San Diego. We were just outside of our studio here in San Diego at Liberty Station, and there was a guy, I mean, he was wearing it in the flesh. And you know, when you design a brand, it's an art project, you know, until it gets, you know, unleashed into the wild, and then it becomes owned by the fans, you know, it becomes part of the fabric of that community. And so to see it living and breathing and seeing that cap in the wild was so fun. And then, you know, when we got known for doing that, they're like, oh, you're the Chihuahuas guys. Then we became known as the Sod Poodle guys when the Amarillo brand was launched. So it is so rewarding. One of the big debates we had about the Chihuahuas brand was how to authentically tell the story of a community that maybe hasn't gotten a lot of respect. It's an underdog. Like, what does that look like? And Casey came up with this idea that we were gonna put a scar right through the eye of this Chihuahua. And, you know, that was a huge thing. Like, we're gonna put a scar on it. Like, you know, sports teams are supposed to be tough and mighty and, you know, and aspirational. And why would we put a scar through this Chihuahua? And we wanted to send the message that this is a community that's taken it, you know, a few times, and it keeps coming back at you. And the fans have loved it. So one of the new projects that we're working on at Brandiose is developing character concession vessels. And they're basically concession vessels like drink cups that you would see if you went to, say, like SeaWorld or Disneyland. And so we designed these to celebrate the story and the characters of our teams. So this one is Webster. It's a character mug for the Akron Rubber Ducks. Akron is the rubber capital of the world. Then we have Jacksonville. Jacksonville is home to the Jumbo Shrimp. That's the name of the team. And this is a Jumbo Shrimp cup that comes with adult beverages. And then finally, our El Paso Chihuahuas. If you go to a game in El Paso, you can get nachos in a dog bowl. So this is the concession vessel for dog bowl nachos. And you'll notice it's not just any dog bowl. It is a scratched up, it's got the bite marks taken out of it, just like the Chihuahuas logo. And kids love this so much that they take it home and they demand their parents serve them cereal for breakfast in this dog bowl the next morning. And so it's just another way that we're having fun here at Brandiose. Right now we're expanding very heavily into soccer. You know, we're really good at minor league baseball. There's developmental soccer, the USL, and so we've done a lot of soccer brands for USL teams, and we're going to do more of that. You know, the San Diego Loyal just launched here in San Diego, and we are working with their supporter group to develop all of their pageantry and logos and crests, and you're going to see us a lot more in San Diego and less in other markets.